Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. It is another girls volleyball night. We're coming to you on Thursday night. It's the 18th of September, 2008. My name is Kevin McGahey. My videographer is Connor Scott tonight. And we're happy to bring you this WPIAL Section 2 match between the 1-3 Lady Macs of Canon-McMillan High School and the 4-0 first place Upper St. Clair Panthers. And thus far on the season, Upper St. Clair has not lost a single game. They've gone 3-0 with all four of their opponents. In addition to that, Upper St. Clair won our home tournament last weekend over a field that included 5 of the top 8 volleyball teams in WPIAL. AAA, as according to the MSA Sports Network, it looks as though Lady Macs have won the toss. We'll get the lineup set here as the rotation happens. That's Ashley McDonald with a hard serve that rattles off the wrist of Rachel Jones, wearing the libero jersey tonight, number 4. And the Canon-McMillan Lady Macs draw first blood. It's real early. This is a best-of-5 match, as you know if you've been watching any of these telecasts all season long. The game is played to 25. You have to win it by 2. Jump serve back to the right side this time. It's brought back to the front line. Rachel Jones from the back line just hoisting that ball over. On the right side, Cannon Mac handle Susan McLean to the middle. That's Casey Perryman. And Casey Perryman, number 12. She's a junior middle hitter with her first kill of the night. The Panthers' first point, side out, goes right over to the Panthers. The number 1, Susan McLean, back for the serve. Susan McLean, awardee of the MSA Sports Girls AAA Whipple Volleyball Player of the Week last week for her success in 2 Panther wins plus the tournament. Kelsey Mahenko just over the net touched by somebody underneath. I couldn't tell which player that was for the Lady Macs, but that violation, you cannot touch the net in the course of play, sends a point to the Panthers. It's 2-1 early, game number 1. Susan McLean, number 1, once again with the serve. On the left side, number 7 for Canon Mac, that's Kelsey Veit, and it goes off the hands of senior Alex Corey and off the back line. Side out, point to the Lady Macs. And it's 2-2 early in game number 1. This will be number 2, Erica Lightholder. She's a junior right side hitter for Canon Mac. They have a very young team, only 1 senior on the entire squad, filled with sophomores and juniors. Let's see what they've got today. They come in here at 1-3, but 2 of those matches were 3-2 matches. Hard strike by Madison Stromberg, 15, dug out of there by Canon Mac. Susan McLean front set this time. Casey Perryman again off the Canon Mac block. Casey Perryman, 2 kills tonight for the Panthers. Both belong to Casey. Substitution senior Nina Camacho comes on the floor. That's freshman Kelsey Mahenko. Didn't get a chance to announce her name, but Kelsey, we know she'll be back. It's unusual that Coach Nagao plays freshman. Kelsey is good enough to be on the starting squad. We've seen her in every home match so far this year. That's 3 of them. And Nina Camacho goes right back to the back line to serve. Overhand top spin serve. Brought out of there. Just sort of a 3-ball and way out of bounds by the Lady Macs, right in and over the St. Clair bench. They weren't going to do anything with power anyway, but that one sailed way wide. Nina Camacho once again to the back line for the serve. 4-2 Panthers, early game number 1. Long way to go tonight. Sort of that herky-jerky little floater serve that time, handled by Ashley McDonald, number 10 of Canon Mac, and she just wallops it over the net, handled by the Panthers. Left side, Alex Corey, the senior, and that is a kill off the hands of Ashley McDonald, the junior outside hitter, and Alex Corey with her first kill tonight. 5-2 Panthers. Panthers off to a surprisingly good season. We're in a new section this year, playing teams like Canon Mac for the first time. We haven't played them in a long time. Our traditional rivals, Mount Lebanon and Bethel Park, are not in the section this year. Dug out of there nicely by Rachel Jones. Kept in play to the right side. Just dunked over the net. Set for Madison Stromberg. Left side, Alex Corey. Nothing on it. Handled by the Lady Macs from the back row. Ashley McDonald again. That one sails by. Good decision by Nina Camacho. I thought she had a notion to hit it there for a minute, but she did let it go. And Canon-McMillan, who they play at Peters Township for the first time this season next Tuesday, to see who will be in charge of this section. But right now, Section 2 competition has fallen under the bus of the Upper St. Clair juggernaut. Let's see what's going to happen tonight here. This is Nina Camacho once again with that topspin serve. Ashley McDonald to the front line. Right side this time, and Rachel Jones back to the front line. Alex Corey with a chance this time. The block by the Lady Macs. Madison Stromberg off a tip and out of bounds. Madison Stromberg, number 15, the junior, with enough on it for her first kill of the night. And the Panthers open up a 5-point lead at 7-2. Nina Camacho again. Ashley McDonald handling all of these serves. On the 2-ball, did not fool Susan McLean. Left side, Alex Corey off the tip. And dug out of there by Ashley McDonald. Number 7 for Canon-Mac. That is Kelsey Veit, the sophomore. Was going to push it over the net. Ended up not doing it, and that point belongs to the Panthers. Substitution number 24 is on the floor. This is junior Katie Pizzuti. Lauren Dittmar, number 3, the sophomore middle hitter, will take a break. I know we'll see more of her. Meanwhile, Nina Camacho continues with the St. Clair serve, and a nice run of points going on here. That's 6 in a row. Just dribbles it. Oh, man. If you could just teach that serve and do it every time, you're allowed to play it off the net. Not like it was when I was growing up, but that service ace, first of the night, belongs to Nina Camacho. And suddenly the Panthers have got a 9-2 lead here in game number 1. Lady Macs not playing badly, but things are just not going their way. Casey Perriman tips that one back over. Now to the left, from the back row, rather. Susan McLean, a little overset, went too far, but fortunately, I thought Alex Corey, number 16, was in the net for the Panthers, but that's not true. It ends up being Canon-Mac in the net, and now this is I think this is a 9-point run for the Panthers here early, game number 1. Nina Camacho still with that serve. Top spin, Ashley McDonald again. To the left side, off a tip and rescued by Nina Camacho. Back set, Madison Stromberg. Brought back in play, but just nice recovery by Casey Perriman. One that rolled off of the net, and that is Alex Corey rattling it off the hands of the libero, Jessica Galati, the only senior on the squad. And now it's a 10-point run, and the Panthers lead now 11-2. Nina Camacho just keeps with that serve. Her teammates are helping keep it that way. The right side now for the Lady Macs. Short set, Casey Perriman again, up way high. Casey Perriman, the 5'11" middle hitter. Susan McLean with a dandy set. And it looks like panic has set in for the Lady Macs here early on, as the Panthers have just run away with this. It looked close at the start of this match. It was 2-2 not too long ago, but meanwhile the Panthers have rattled off 11 consecutive points to take command here at 12-2. And right now the hitting and the defense the Panthers have in store is making the Lady Macs look a little helpless. Casey Perriman early in the match here leading with killers with 3. Alex Corey, the senior, number 16, with 2. Madison Stromberg with 1. And so far only 1 service ace. Every single one of these serves seems to be going to number 10, Ashley McDonald, a junior for Canon-Mac. And she's had really no trouble getting that first serve returned. It's an enthusiastic crowd. You might be able to hear it in the background. A lot of students have showed up for this. That's really nice to see, especially with the Panthers doing as well as they are. As I mentioned, they are 4-0 coming in here and haven't lost a game yet. They've 3-0'd everybody. Left side this time. Susan McLean to kept alive. Rachel Jones, one more hit, and over it goes. Well done by the Panthers. Nice recovery. You see once again from the back row, Ashley McDonald this time, and that one from the back row with power. The back row attack rattles off the hands of Rachel Jones. A lot of cheering going on by Canon-Mac, but they will have one look at the scoreboard. Tells you they're down by 9. Senior number 32, Jessica Galati, wearing the libero's jersey. In case you don't know, the libero is usually a defensive specialist and can sub freely at any time without permission from the officials. Rachel Jones from way back in the back row. A little short set to the left side. Nina Camacho. There's the set to Susan McLean. Alex Corey right over the net and dug out by the Lady Macs. Well done. Overpass. Casey Perriman into the block. Very nice little rally here. Alex Corey didn't find an empty space. Lady Macs get another shot at it, but no attack attempt that time. Little short set. Casey Perriman with power. Ashley McDonald, though, up to the task. One more. Back set. Madison Stromberg off balance. And it's not how hard you hit him, it is where. And Madison Stromberg with the soft little kill finds the floor. Panthers get the side out and point. And we're now at 13-3, that 10-point lead back for the Panthers. Casey Perriman with the serve, and that's an ace. That fooled Ashley McDonald. That time, that's the first serve she's mishandled. Casey Perriman with her first ace of the night. 11-point Panther lead, 14-3. Casey again, short serve this time, right in front of Ashley McDonald again. Casey Perriman with a hard diving serve that has fooled Ashley McDonald twice. She really made a pretty good dive for that one, but did rattle off her wrist and into the Canon-Mac bench. Back-to-back service aces for Casey Perriman. And that one comes up just a bit short, service error. Side out and point for Canon-Mac. Then there you saw the substitution. Rachel Jones just zips back on the floor. Casey Perriman takes a quick seat in the bench. 11-point Panther lead, 15-4. Kelsey Veit, number 7, sophomore for Canon-Mac. Emily Muller off the block and down. Emily Muller, the 6'3" senior, with her first kill of the night. And you see these gorgeous sets by Susan McLean. That's why she was MSA Girls Volleyball Player of the Week last week. Left side, Ashley McDonald with power. Backed up nicely by Madison Stromberg. Net violation again. Third one already in game number 1 by Canon-Mac, and it's another point for the Panthers. Heartily in command here at 17-4. Junior Madison Stromberg once again with a serve, little back spinner serve, handled by the Lady Macs, and from the center, blocked for a point. Emily Muller all by herself. Emily Muller with a block for a point, and the Panthers just stretch this lead now 18-4. Madison Stromberg still with that St. Clair serve, but that one did not barely move. That may have been a knuckleball and just kept in place. Susan McLean to the left side this time. Alex Corey way high, and with power, Alex Corey, the senior hitter. 3 kills tonight and a 15-point Panther lead. Fairly surprising. Canon-Mac comes in here with a 1-3 record, but 2 of those matches were 3-2s, close all the way. No power coming. That's just a 3-ball freebie, basically for the Panthers to use. Short set to Emily Muller and to the back line, and some confusion between Kelsey Veit and number 32 Jessica Galati and Emily Muller. Now with a hard kill, but it counts just the same. That's 2 tonight for Emily. Now the Panthers in great shape at 20-4. The game is to 25. You win them by 2. The Panthers haven't even made their way through 1 full rotation of service yet. Pushed over the net. Susan McLean on the 2-ball did not fool the Lady Macs. They come right back with it. Just a little dump shot right to the back row. Susan McLean again with the 2-ball and dug out by the Lady Macs and out of bounds. You expect the setter to get that second hit and toss it to a hitter for power, but sometimes it does catch the defense unawares, not ready for the ball to come over on the second touch. Overpass right back to the Panthers. Susan McLean on the second ball, no good. Goes right into the block. Ashley McDonald, number 10, puts that one right back on the St. Clair side, and a side out and point to Canon-Mac. Number 4 is Taylor Petrus, sophomore setter. It's her first serve tonight. The first game's nearly over. That service is out. First game's nearly over, and here again we haven't even had a full rotation. Substitution, Kelsey Mehenko, number 17, a freshman, back on the floor. Nita Camacho on the bench. She'll be back. Senior Alex Corey with the serve, a floater, little backspin on it. In the back row, that's Ashley McDonald, Rachel Jones, and not enough. Emily Muller had a nice dig at it. Couldn't keep it. Couldn't get enough loft under it to keep the ball in play. Side out, point to Canon-Mac. Substitution. Now this is number 1, Janae Muckle. First time we've seen her tonight. And she goes right back to the serve. Panthers with a 16-point lead at 22-6. Left side, Kelsey Mahenko with her first kill attempt and first successful kill. Side out now for the Panthers. 2 points to go to put away game number 1 here.
After the game ends, don't shut off so quickly. Run it a few seconds, okay?
Rachel Jones with the serve, and there's an ace. That fooled Lauren Dittmar, number 3. Rachel Jones, her first ace tonight, 4 for the team, and now the Panthers have something like 18 game points in hand. Hard driving serve. Lady Macs bring it back right side, left-handed, and that one lands in. A very nice attack by the left side there. That is number 2. She's Erica Lightholder, a junior. Got that one over with power. Ashley McDonald, the junior hitter for Canon-McMillan, back for the serve. With a jump serve. We saw that the first time. Hard driving serve dug out by Madison Stromberg, rather. 2-ball comes right back over. Susan McLean, left side set to Kelsey Mahenko. Kelsey Mahenko, 2 kills tonight. Puts that away, and that puts away game number 1. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back to bring you game number 2 of this best-of-5 match. Stay right with us. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Kevin McGahey. Nick Peterson is my cameraman, and we are glad you're stuck with us. This is girls volleyball. It is a WPIAL Section 2 contest between the homestanding Panthers of Upper St. Clair and the Canon-McMillan Lady Macs. You just saw Upper St. Clair take game number 1 of this best-of-5 match. And we're back for more punishment. That one was, it turned out to be a pretty easy contest. It didn't start out that way, but the Panthers rattled off 2 long runs of points. Wasn't a badly played game by Canon-McMillan. They just didn't have the hitting that it takes to win this, and Panthers with some timely setting and hitting. Susan McLean starts off for the Panthers. Sends it to Jessica Galati, the libero. Ashley McDonald, and that one goes way long. Ashley McDonald, number 10, it seems to be their big player and big hitter tonight. She's the one that returns serves and is the power hitter for the Lady Macs. Panthers draw first blood game number 2. It is 1-0. Jessica Galati, and the left side, Ashley McDonald. I suspect everything's going to go her way as long as she's on the front line. Everything's headed her way. Alex Corey not able to handle the power. Rattles off her wrist and out of bounds, and we're knotted up at 1. What the Panthers need to be doing is trading points right now. That sends Ashley McDonald zipping across the front line and to the back where she can't do as much damage. That's number 12, Gina Cosolito. For the Lady Macs doing the serving. Oh, some confusion. Casey Perriman thought Alex Corey had it, and vice versa. Ends up nobody had it, and that one falls flat on the St. Clair side. Canon-Mac, just like in game number 1, has a 2-1 lead. Gina Cosolito with that serve. Back set, Kelsey Mahenko off the Canon-Mac tip. Comes back on the second ball, wristed over there by Susan McLean, and lands in. Nice recovery by Susan. Usually the one-handed, one-wrist moves don't get you much, but that time it did go over. But the Lady Macs had the presence of mind to hit it where Susan had been standing. And they've got a 3-1 lead. We're in game number 2. It's a best-of-5 match. You win them by 2. And you got to win 3 games. Rotation error. Somebody out of place for the Panthers. They're not even sure who it was, but the down referee number 2. Spot looks like Madison Stromberg being out of line. Turns out it was Casey Perriman too far to the left. So, okay, so we got it sorted out. Rotation error. Sends a point to Canon-McMillan. Should be 4-1. There it is. Scores up correctly. Rachel Jones, Susan McLean, and Madison Stromberg. Hard hit, but into the net. And the Panthers having a little trouble scoring points here in game number 2 after demolishing Canon-Mac in game number 1. Right now, the Lady Macs with a 5-1 lead early in game number 2, and Gina Costolito still with that serve. Just getting it over the net. And that's a service ace that lands right in front of the back line. Kept alive, but the overpass from Alex Corey put it into the net. Once it gets there, it's tough to dig out. And it's 6-1 Lady Macs. That serve goes wide, and then what the serving gods giveth, they can taketh away. Side out and point for the Panthers. Trailing by 4, 6-2 substitution, Kelsey Mahenko to the bench. Senior Nina Camacho to the back line and to the serve. Just dumped over the net. Susan McLean handles it from the back row attack. Overpass went way over to the St. Clair side, recovered nicely, and Ashley McDonald returned nicely back. Susan McLean gets that third ball over. Another overpass, this one off the net and down. That block for a point belongs to Alex Corey. Those overpasses can really get you. You want to pass it from the back line to the front line to the setter. But sometimes you do get to the net. It's a good opportunity for the defense, and the Panthers knew exactly what to do with it. Nina Camacho once again with the St. Clair serve. Just over the net. Little 2-ball action and recovered. Didn't fool the Panthers. Covered nicely by Susan McLean. Over on the second ball. Left side, Alex Corey off the block. Recovered by the Lady Macs. Ashley McDonald with power into the St. Clair block. And out of bounds, Casey Perryman with the successful block. 5'11" Casey Perryman plays at middle. She and Emily Muller are quite a tall tandem to handle those chores for the Panthers, and they've crept back now within 2. It's 6-4 Lady Macs. Just into the net, a tape shot, 2 more inches of height, and that one would have gone over. Service error sends the side out and point over to Canon-Mac. 2 substitutions. Numbers 1 and 3 on the floor for the Lady Macs. Number 1 is Janae Muckle. She's a junior outside hitter. Lauren Dittmar, number 3, sophomore middle hitter, and it's Janae Muckle to the back line for the serve. Susan McLean. Short set to Casey Perryman. I love that short set play where it's tossed just over the net and pushed over by one of the middle players. Casey Perryman in that case took care of that. Side out point for the Panthers. Back within 2. It's 7-5. Lady Macs. Top spin serve. From the outside comes back over, but no power on it for the Lady Macs. Short set again. Now Emily Muller this time, but the Canon-Mac Lady Macs covered that one. Short set again, Emily Muller. Still can't quite find an open spot on the floor. Lady Macs played some pretty good defense. Nice dig by Susan McLean. Another nice dig by Jessica Galati for Canon-Mac. Just tipped over and off. Looks like one of the Panthers had a full foot over the black line. Not a net violation, but a foot fault. You can't put your foot over that black line. That's what happened. Looks like Alex Corey's momentum might have carried her across the barrier. Point side out for Canon-Mac. Substitution number 7, Kelsey Veit out. Anna Lombardo, freshman middle hitter. It's the first time we've seen her tonight. And it's an 8-5 Lady Mac lead. Jump serve for Ashley McDonald. Dug by Nina Camacho. Just into the St. Clair block and just tossed over by Katie Pizzuto. Number 24 finds an open spot in the Panther right side. And that the Lady Mac lead is back to 4 at 9-5. We're in game number 2. It's a best-of-5 match. Panthers already have 1 game in hand. Panthers have not lost a game all season long, and that one does some damage to the back of Katie Pizzuti's head. Service error comes up way short. Side out and point to the Panthers. Madison Stromberg, number 15, the junior, with the St. Clair serve. Just long and had a nice knuckle to it, but it comes up just about a foot long. Substitution number 20, first time we've seen her tonight for the Panthers. Junior Lauren Williams on the floor. Canon-Mac, substitution number 12, Gina Costolito goes out. Number 4, Taylor Petrus, sophomore, back on. 4-point lead for the Lady Macs, 10-6. There's that serve that just rolls over the net, but didn't fool the Panthers that time. Lauren Williams with a push shot. Susan McLean, short set to Emily Muller, but a little too short. Emily didn't get a good look at that one. Would have sailed it long had it gone over, but it goes into the net, and the Lady Macs have that 5-point lead back that they enjoyed early in game number 1. Left-handed topspin serve, Rachel Jones digging that one out, and Emily Muller not finding the open spot though. Net violation, Canon-Mac. Panthers side out and point. Kelsey Mahenko, 17, back on Nina Camacho out. Kelsey plays the front line, Nina the back. Alex Corey, senior, topspin, goes long again, just a foot and a half long again, just like we saw a minute ago. Service errors costing the Panthers a few points here in game number 2. Panthers need to keep that streak of games intact. They are 12-0 in games so far this season, that count anyway. Jessica Galati with the serve. Lauren Williams digs it out, and there's a service ace. Lauren Williams had got it, but it rattled off her right wrist. Susan McLean not far enough out there to pick it up. Service ace, and now the Lady Macs are their largest lead of the match at 13-6. Kelsey Mahenko finally with a set from Susan McLean. Kelsey Mahenko puts that one down and means business doing it. That's 3 kills on the night for Kelsey, second place behind Casey Perriman tonight. The lead is 5, 13-8 Lady Macs. That's what you like to see, serves go backwards. Rachel Jones just gets the ball over. Anna Lombardo comes back with it. Susan McLean with a nice dig from off on the back row. Rachel Jones again. Overpass and right down by Kelsey Mahenko. That overpass will get you. You want to get to your front row, not the other guys. Substitution Madison Stromberg, number 15, back on the floor. Number 20, Lauren Williams, out for the Panthers. She'll be back. 4-point Canon-Mac lead now, 13-9. Panthers needing to string a few together right now. Short serve right into the middle of that donut hole of defense. Way long by Ashley McDonald. She hits with power, but doesn't always get over the top of the ball like you need to. Panthers back within 3, 13-10. Rachel Jones again with a hard driving serve, and Rachel Jones, her second ace of the night. Timeout called by the Lady Macs and gives us a chance to regroup here. This action's been pretty fast and furious. Panthers got down twice now, once by 5, once by 6, and here have battled back now to get back in this game at trailing by 2. It's 13-11. Casey Perriman and Kelsey Mahenko leading all killers tonight for the Panthers with 4. Alex Corey with 3, Emily Muller with 2, Madison Stromberg with 2. 5 aces tonight. You just saw Rachel Jones strike another one. That's 2 in the night for her, 2 for Casey Perriman, and 1 for Nina Camacho. Well, the Lady Macs have more life in them this game than last, where the Panthers took them 25-7. Rachel Jones attempting to do the same thing she did a minute ago. Comes up a little bit short, wallops it into the tape. Service error sends that side out and point to Lady Macs. Kelsey Veit, sophomore, doing the serving. Into the net. That was an overpass by Madison Stromberg. She successfully got to that serve, but it went over the front line into the net. And as I said before, once they get into the net, they are very difficult to pull out, because they tend to die right there and fall flat to the floor. From the back row, Madison Stromberg. Short set to the middle. Rachel Jones bringing that one back. And now Kelsey Mahenko with another attempt, but she got in the net. It was a nice hit, went long, but she got in the net. Net violation sends the point and side out over to the Lady Macs, up by 5 again at 16-11. 3 points back to back after the Panthers had cut that lead down to 2. Susan McLean on the 2-ball off the hands of Ashley McDonald. You don't often see your setter getting a kill, but we'll count that one. Panthers needing that point and needing 3 or 4 more right now. It's Susan McLean who just got that one. Heads right back to do the serving. Little floater serve, headed for the back line, but went just long. That's where you want to serve them. You want a little indecision on the back row whether they're going to return them or not. And that time, Canon-McMillan chose not to, and it landed about 8 inches long. But service errors have cost the Panthers dearly in this match. Down by 5, 17-12, and needing points. Madison Stromberg slicing attack, handled nicely by the Macs. Alex Corey did get to the front line. Susan McLean with a diving attempt to keep that ball in play, but the Panthers now in some dangerous territory, down by 6, 18-12. As you know, the game goes to 25. You have to win it by 2. Set left side, and Madison Stromberg just punching the ball over the front line. Nobody else covering. Madison Stromberg, 3 kills tonight. Panthers with 1 point, but here again, they need 3 or 4 in a hurry. Nina Camacho back on deck here to do the serving. Kelsey Mahenko taking a break. Another long serve by the Panthers. Well, it's a group effort tonight. They're hitting them long. They try to hit them hard, but they are hitting them all long. Not all. Hitting a lot of them long, particularly here in game number 2. That has cost the Panthers at least 5, maybe 6 points. I haven't exactly kept track. Janae Muckle. Little overhand serve. Panthers down by 6. And a foot violation. I couldn't see whose foot it was, but somebody got their entire foot over the black line. And now the Canon-McMillan Lady Macs enjoy their largest lead of the night. In either game, it's a 7-point lead at 20-13. Pretty nice cushion for them right now. Second ball, and that one successful right there. Susan McLean again. The trading points will not do it for the Panthers. See what Casey Perriman's got up her sleeve, and some time for some defense by the Lady Panthers. Another long serve, my goodness. That's at least 3 in a row, and that has been the main fault for the Panthers in this game. I think they've given away on serves as many points as they're trailing by. This should be a much closer game. 21-14, 7-point Canon-McMillan lead. Jump serve, Ashley McDonald, and that one goes long. That's the thing about the jump serve. The jump serve can be a powerful serve. You get up high enough and send that over the net with a top spin, but once you're up there, you do lose control a little bit of what you're doing. That's what happened to Ashley just then, and it side out and point to the Panthers, trailing by 6, 21-15. And that is at least 4 service errors in a row for the Panthers, keeping the Lady Macs in this game. Panthers trail by 7. That one lands right in the back corner. Service ace for the Lady Macs. That's how you really want to do it. That's a perfect spot for that serve. Is harbor some indecision in the back row whether they're going to touch it or not. Left-handed top spin serve, and that one another ace. Madison Stromberg first had her hands cupped on for a bump, then brought them up for a pass, and that indecision cost the Panthers 1 more point. Now they're in some serious trouble with the Lady Macs with 10 game points in hand. Back set, Alex Corey. That's how it should be done. Now, let's see if the Panthers can get a serve in. It's been a long time since that happened here. They're trailing by 8. Senior Alex Corey steps up for the serve, but any one of these next points gives the game to the Lady Macs. And finally a serve goes in, and just by a little, I don't know what you call that kind of a shot, but it did go over the front line, and the Panthers have lost their first game of the season. It's 25-16, no real harm done. The match is a best of 5. It'll be first one to 3 games wins. Right now it's 1-1. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for game number 3. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody. We are back. It's Kevin McGahey here with Connor Scott as my videographer for this game. And it's Upper St. Clair versus the Lady Macs of Canon-Mac. That was just a couple of milliseconds break for you. It was 3 minutes for us, and we are back for game number 3. This is a best of 5 match. It's all even up at 1 game apiece. The Panthers having come up with a tough one that time. Serving was their undoing in that game. Let's see what we can do to bring it back. Casey Perriman with the attack attempt off the tip and handled by the Lady Macs. Their defense has been quite good tonight, the Lady Macs. Casey Perriman into the block, dug by Alex Corey. Well done, good presence of mind to keep that one in play. Ashley McDonald out. She hits with power, but sails a lot of these long. And the Panthers get the first point of 1-0. Susan McLean, the junior setter, for the serve, and that one lands in, and it's an ace. I was afraid that one was going long, which is the same problem the Panthers had last game, but that serve lands in. Maybe they've solved the serving yips, and it's 2-0 Panthers, game number 3. Overpass and down. We couldn't tell whether it's Nina Camacho or Casey Perriman. I'll give it to them both. Good start for the Panthers in game number 3. It's the first time they've had this lead. Another ace for Susan McLean. Well done, lands just in front of the back row. Timeout called by Canon-McMillan. I'm sure Coach Michelle Moeller would rather see one like last game and not like the first game, which is the way this is turning out just now. 4-0 Panthers in game number 3, and 2 of those have been service aces by Susan McLean, her first 2 of the night. 7 total on the night for the Panthers. Normally you don't see that many at a game in this level, but sure enough, it's happened tonight. It's been an equal. The Lady Macs have had a few themselves. Well, right now, 7 service aces on the night for the Panthers have helped, and it looks like so far here in game number 3, they have cured their serving problems they experienced at the end, and well, all through game number 2. Susan McLean again, a real floater. And from the left side, Ashley McDonald, and that one lands in. Finally, Ashley McDonald may have gotten control of her hitting and lands in at the feet of Rachel Jones. Side out, and point for the Lady Macs. They trail game number 3, 4-1. Panthers won game number 1, 25-7. Lady Macs 25-16 in game number 2. Alex Corey to the front line. Susan McLean short set. Casey Perriman knowing exactly what to do there. Casey Perriman. 5 kills tonight for Casey. The kills have been spread out very nicely. 5 for Casey Perriman, 4 for Kelsey Mahenko, 4 for Alex Corey. Now that keeps the Canon-Mac, the Lady Macs off balance, not knowing really where that set is going. Nina Camacho gets the serve in. Right side, Ashley McDonald, Susan McLean, and Casey Perriman tried the old 2-ball technique. She did a little pirouette underneath it, rattled off her wrist. Did not make it over. Side out, and point Lady Macs. Janae Muckle, number 1, the junior outside hitter, with the Canon-Mac serve. Susan McLean, that was an overpass handled by the Panthers. They'll take all 3 back to Alex Corey, and over and dug by the Lady Macs and recovered inbounds. Rachel Jones has it. Short set, Casey Perriman into the block. Dug out of there, Nina Camacho with that nice dig. That one lands over. It was an interesting set. It was headed right toward the red and white antenna, but it sails out of bounds. Panthers will take that one on the error. 4-point lead, Panthers 6-2. And junior Casey Perryman, number 12, to the serve. Here we go with that serve again. That one was humongously long, easily 8 to 9 feet long. That was the Panthers' plague last game. We thought they had that fixed. Ashley McDonald, the power hitter for the Lady Macs, back for the serve. She does a very nice jump serve. There it is, and way long there. You serve with power, but you lose control. Madison Stromberg, number 15, the junior hitter, doing the serving for the Panthers with a 4-point lead. It's 7-3 here in game number 3. Short set, and just a dump shot over. Susan McLean takes care of that. And she gets the ball back. Now we get Alex Corey to the left side, and Alex Corey putting the ball away. 5 kills for Alex Corey, and the Panthers seem to have returned to game 1 form here. They lost their focus a little bit in game number 2, but now it's a 5-point Panther lead at 8-3, up where they belong. No power opportunity for the Lady Macs. Back set, there's a slide play, then the old 9 play. Gina Cosolito couldn't quite get out of the way. The ball wallops right off the old coconut. Emily Muller, the slide play working like a charm for her 3rd kill tonight. And it's a 6-point Panther lead at 9-3. Madison Stromberg with the St. Clair serve. Little top spin number. Still no power for the Lady Macs. There's a short set. Emily Muller does not find an open spot. It's punched right back by the Lady Macs. Alex Corey off the block, and it comes right back down the Panther side. Successful block. Gets the Lady Macs a point on side out. All that cheering going there, but look at the scoreboard. They're still down by 5. It's a 9-4 Panther lead. Number 2, Erica Lightholder, the junior, with that left-handed serve. From the back row, Madison Stromberg. Slicing attack. Well, slicing attack by Anna Lombardo, number 14, the freshman, but somebody from the Panthers was in the net. I confess I didn't see who it was. I didn't think anybody was even close. Must have been there. Got a closer look than I do. Oh boy, and Rachel Jones. Yes, Rachel Jones from the back row. And there it is again. It's tough to dig that ball out of the net once it gets trapped in there. Same thing happened for the Lady Macs, and it's a 5-point Panther lead at 10-5. Senior Alex Corey, number 16, to the back row for the serve. Top spin serve dug out of Ashley McDonald. My goodness. Susan McLean on that second touch finds an open spot on the right side of the Canon-Mac defense, and the lead is 6 now for the Panthers at 11-5. Alex Corey still with that serve. Sales, some indecision. Service ace for Alex Corey. Indecision on the back row. Alex Corey's first ace tonight, 8 for the team so far in 2.5 games. And it's a 7-point Panther lead at 12-5, in command like they were in game number 1. No power with the left hand, though. It rattles right off the net and playable. Nina Camacho. In the center, the touch goes to Emily Muller. Just lofted over, covered nicely by Madison Stromberg, but it goes right into the net. And the place block by the Lady Macs gets them the point and side out. Madison Stromberg did a good job covering the back row on that, but went a little bit too far. Jessica Galati, number 32, with the Canon-Mac serve. And Emily Muller with that kill off the tip, off a wrist, and down. Emily Muller, 4 kills tonight. Very evenly spread out amongst a lot of the Panthers. 6 different Panthers with at least 3 kills. Emily Muller gets a chance to serve. You don't see that very often. She's usually a front row player. Just touched over. And the Lady Max, again, just touched the ball over. Susan McLean with a great dig. Madison Stromberg shoving the ball over the net and into the net. Does come back. Emily Muller playing the back row. Unusual to see her do that. Alex Corey off her wrist and down. Alex Corey. 6 kills tonight to lead all Panther attackers. And it's an 8-point Panther lead at 14-6. Emily Muller again with a serve. Little hop serve. And an ace. That one didn't come back. Somehow that was a knuckle serve. That fooled him, and another timeout called by Canon-McMillan. Emily Muller, service ace number 1 and 9 for the team tonight. And the Panthers really showing the way here with a 9-point lead at 15-6. And it kind of makes you wonder what happened in game number 2, but I think you'll see if you rewind that tape that it's the serves that did the Panthers in game number 2. That has not happened here in this game. They've had maybe only one service error. Meanwhile, senior Alex Corey leading all attackers with 6 kills. Casey Perriman with 5. Kelsey Mahenko, the freshman, number 17 with 4. Emily Muller, number 18 with 4. Madison Stromberg, 3. Susan McLean, the setter, with 3. You don't see that very often. 2 blocks for points by Alex Corey, 1 for Emily Muller, 1 for Nita Camacho, and 1 for Casey Perriman. So the front line doing their job here tonight. Emily Muller with another serve. Little set block for Casey Perriman that time. Her second block tonight for a point. Right place, right time. And an empty spot on the Canon-Mac floor, and that lead is now 10 for the Panthers at 16-6. Emily Muller getting some serious serving here. Susan McLean making them dig for him. That's what you want. You got to make the defense move. Well, I thought Canon-Mac had a chance to bring that one back after the great dig by Ashley McDonald, number 10. But Emily Muller got quite a run. Has quite a run of serves going here. One more. You like to see him go backwards off that first touch. Casey Perriman. Yeah, but her momentum must have carried her over the black line. You can't put a foot over that black line. You can touch it, but you can't put your foot over. And that's side out and a point for the Canon-McMillan. They're down by 10. It's a 17-7 lead here in game number 3. Tied at 1 game all right now. This is summer 7. Kelsey Veit, sophomore hitter for the Lady Macs. Top spin serve to Alex Corey. Casey Perriman off a tip and down. Casey Perriman. And that lead, that Panther lead back to 11, 18-7, Susan McLean. Back for the serve. Little floater, not much on it. Not much of a challenge, but there it is. And instead of hitting with power, the Lady Macs are pushing it over. That's the kind of power you're looking for. Madison Stromberg. Oh my goodness, been a net violation. Well, they're closer than I am. I didn't see anybody within a foot of the net. Apparently the number 2 referee saw something I didn't. It's 18-8. Well, there it comes right back. Service error by Gina Cosolito. This sends senior number 21 Nita Camacho to the back row for a serve. Gets it over, and the overpass. And then again, Alex Corey hit the ball back, but the momentum of her wrist carried it into the net. That violation, once again, sends it right back to the Lady Macs. Last game it was servicers. This game seems to be net violations that have given Canon-Mac points they shouldn't necessarily have. Well, it's still a 10-point Panther lead. What am I complaining about? Janae Muckle, number 1. Junior with the serve. Short set, Casey Perriman, just long. No tip, lands just long. There's already a side out point for Canon-Mac, and they're back within 9. It's 19-10. Alex Corey, but right into the Ashley McDonald block for the Canon-Mac Lady Macs. And they crept back within 8. Still a pretty good Panther lead at 19-11. But it would be nice to sort of put the Canon-Mac blue and gold away right now. Janae Muckle still with the serve. Right side Madison Stromberg just dumping it over the front line. Not covered quite enough by Ashley McDonald. The Madison Stromberg, 5 kills tonight. It's not how hard you hit him, it's where. Substitution Katie Pizzuti, number 24 on the floor for the Lady Macs. Lauren Dittmar, number 3, takes a break. Rachel Jones, number 4, the libero. And from the back row, it's out. Now the Panthers sitting pretty here. Now it's a 10-point lead at 21-11. Once you get to 20-point territory, you want a nice little cushion, and that's exactly what the Panthers have gotten. Rachel Jones fooled them on that one. That just sort of oozed its way over the net into the middle of the defense, and that's a service ace, 22-11. For the Panthers, Lauren Dittmar back on the floor. She didn't sit long. Rachel Jones again, sophomore, libero. Susan McLean to Emily Muller, bang down. Look at that. Great set. Emily Muller, 5 kills, and it's 23-11. Panthers in great shape here for game number 3. Rachel Jones, hard driving serve. And from the back row, Jessica Galati gets it right back in play. To the left side, Alex Corey, bang down. Panthers now with 14 game points in hand. Alex Corey off the lovely set. What in the world happened in game number 2? This is the way they all 3 should have been. Rachel Jones finishing up with that last serve, we hope, off the wrist. And from the back row, Ashley McDonald does get it over. Short set, Madison Stromberg, but dug out of there by the Lady Macs. It is out, called out. And that's that. Panthers take game number 3, 25-11. One more to go. A match is the best of 5. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for game number 4. We are back after a quick drink break. I'm Kevin McGahey, Nick Anderson doing the camera work right now, and the Panthers, that's exactly where you want to serve it, just inside the back line. That's a Susan McLean service, ace 3 in the night for Susan. We are back. This is game number 4 of this best of 5 match between the homestanding Panthers of Upper St. Clair and the Lady Macs of Canon-McMillan High. It's 2-1 in games. Panthers lead. The match is best of 5. First one to 3 wins. Panthers win this, we all go home early and happy. But right now, it is tied 1-1 here in game number 4. Should the Lady Macs come back to win this, when we go to a 5th game, that 5th game only goes to 15, and you have to win it by 2. Let's hope the Panthers don't allow that to happen. Panthers, as I've said before, are 4-0 in matches on the season. Atop Section 2, girls volleyball. Madison Stromberg, not much on it. Little back set, but problems on the Canon-Mac side. The double hit called. That violation, yeah. You can usually tell by either the spin of the ball or the referee can hear. If you're going to hit with 2 hands, it has to be simultaneously. That one did not work for the Lady Macs. Side out, point for the Panthers, and senior Nina Camacho, number 21. Doing the dealing. Top spin goes long. Nina Camacho. And that, as you saw here early on, is what plagued the Panthers in game number 2. Let's hope they get this cured in a hurry. That come right back to that game number 3 form. Janae Muckle, rather. Number 1 for Canon-McMillan on the serve. 2-2. is to score in game number 4. Left side, Alex Corey, that lands in. Yeah, that was inside the back line. Alex Corey, 8 kills tonight for Alex. Side out, point Panthers. Let's hope Rachel Jones can keep the ball inbounds. 24, Katie Pizzuti. Back on the floor for Canon-Mac. She's a junior. Lauren Dittmar subs out. She plays back row. Top spin. There's the set to the left side. Little back set, Madison Stromberg off the hands of Jessica Galati. And from the back row, that was Kelsey Veit, and it comes right back and rattles off the hands of Madison Stromberg. Canon-Mac, point inside out, it's 3-3. Substitution for the Lady Macs. Anna Lombardo, the freshman middle hitter, number 14 on the floor. This is Ashley McDonald, the big hitter and serve returner for the Lady Macs. Left side, Alex Corey, bang, and down. Off the gorgeous Susan McLean, set 9. Kills by Alex Corey to lead all attackers tonight. Right now, the Lady Macs and Panthers trading points. It'd be nice if the Panthers put a little run on here and gave themselves a cushion. It's 4-3. Serve does land in and out. That's a service ace. It goes over, doesn't come back. That's an ace in my book, and that one belongs to Madison Stromberg. Her first of the night. 7 Panthers tonight with aces. So everybody's getting a whack at that. Madison again with a little knuckle serve. Should be a net violation, yes, on Canon-Mac. Yeah, it was a nice little place block by Katie Pizzuti, but sure, she did hit the net in the process of that. Now the Panthers with a 3-point lead at 6-3. Madison Stromberg with a serve. Top spin handled by the Lady Macs. The back set off a tip and out of bounds. That belongs to Lady Macs. That was number 2, Erica Lightholder, with the left hand. Off the St. Clair block, out of bounds, and she goes right back to the back line for the serve. Lady Macs trailing 6-4. Dug nicely by Nina Camacho, and all night long it's been good defense played by Lady Macs, but right there, Anna Lombardo hits that one about 4 feet long. Panthers get the point and side out back, leading 7-4. Panthers need this game to send us all home early and happy. Hard driving serve by Alex Corey. Anna McDonald from the back row goes out of bounds. She does hit with power, but control seems to be her problem. Timeout called by Coach Michelle Moeller of the Lady Macs. Here again, she's trying to calm those troops down so this game doesn't get away early. They'd like to capture this thing and have a whack at going to game number 5. Panthers, of course, trying to prevent that. The hitting has been superb, at least in games number 1, 3, and 4 here. Panthers doubled up the Lady Macs right now, 8-4. Alex Corey leading all attackers with 9 kills. Casey Perryman, number 12, with 6. Emily Muller, 5. Kelsey Mahenko, Madison Stromberg with 5. Kelsey Mahenko, who we haven't seen since game number 2, she's in there with 4. Alex Corey doing the serving. Left side, but that one went way behind the hitter. That little slide play with the sliding attack worked just dandy. Emily Muller with the kill, but the Canon-Mac in the net anyway. Either way, Panthers get the point and a 5-point lead at 9-4. Hard driving serve. Ashley McDonald brings it right back. Well, that could have been a disaster. Susan McLean decided to put the overpass over the net, and it rattled just off Alex Corey and over her back shoulder. and out of bounds. Jessica Galati, number 32, with a Canon-Mac serve. Into the net and just over, but not able to dig. Man, if you could just do that every time. They're playable off the net, the serves are. And they fool the defense nearly every time they're tried. But Jessica, again, I bet she can't do it again. And sure enough, she can't. Rachel Jones. Overpass into the net, and that one works in favor of the Panthers. And Emily Muller, as we saw in game number 3, gets a shot at a serve here, and a nice one it is. And from the back row there, block, oh yes, block for a point. Casey Perriman gets credit for the block. Right place, right time. I wasn't sure whether that was just going to count as a 4-hit, but it did go off a Panther hand. And St. Clair with a 5-point lead, 11-6 in game number 4 here. Now that one successfully dug out of the net, but there's a service ace for Emily Muller. That's her second of the night. Emily doesn't get many chances to serve. In 3 matches, it's the first time I've seen her serve tonight. She's got the chance in games number 3 and 4. Her serve is pretty good. From the back row, nothing much by Anna Lombardo. Short set, and that one sails long. Casey Perriman had a great look at it, but sailed it way long. Side out and point to Canon-Mac. Left side, Casey Perriman off a tip and down. Casey Perriman taking care of business off the Susan McLean set. 7 tonight for Casey. Panthers with that side out. Trading points is fine with us right now with a 6-point lead at 13-7 Panthers. Susan McLean with a serve. Wow, nice hit that time by Ashley McDonald, but her momentum from the back row carried her into the net. The violation gives the Panthers another point. We'll take them. It's 14-7. Rachel Jones from the back row. Susan McLean short set. Casey Perriman off the tip and down. Casey Perriman, 8 kills tonight. Second place behind Alex Corey. Now this is the run the Panthers needed. The lead is 8 at 15-7. Short serve handled by the overpass. Comes right back to Panthers to use all 3. Madison Stromberg had that one attack attempt into the net, though not quite far enough to get over. Side out. Point to the Lady Mac. Substitution. Number 12, Gina Cosolito on the floor. Taylor Petrus, the sophomore setter, number 4, takes a break. Gina Cosolito with that serve. Casey Perriman trying to tap the ball over the front line, didn't quite make it. It came right back and landed inbounds. Point to the Lady Macs. They trail by 6. It's 15-9. Left side, Madison Stromberg had a look at it, but came over the top and hit it into the bottom half of the net. Giving the point to the Lady Macs. They trail by 5. It's 15-10 Panthers. Just over the net, dug out of there nicely by Madison Stromberg. Well, net violation, Panthers. A lot of this net play. This has happened all night long on both sides. Watching their momentum's carrying him into the net, not able to stop. Timeout. Oh, not a timeout called. Inadvertent whistle by the official, by the down official number 2 over there. Just a substitution, not a timeout called. Kelsey Mahenko, number 17, in. Casey Perriman out. Lady Macs trail by 4. It's 15-11. Rachel Jones picking up that short serve. Anita Camacho with power. Little dump shot again by the Lady Macs. Left side, Anita Camacho with power. Jessica Galati picking that one up for the Canon-McMillan, and Ashley McDonald off the St. Clair block. Now brings the Lady Macs back within 3. Panthers were in command not too long ago at 14-7. Right now, Canon-Mac back within 3 at 15-12. Panthers still lead. Madison Stromberg mishandling that one. It rattles off her fingertips over the back line. Service ace for Canon-Mac. Gina Cosolito with the serve. Madison Stromberg again. 2 pretty good attack attempts in a row that she's walloped right squarely into the net. And now the Panthers have given up almost all that lead they had a minute ago. It is 15-14. Lady Macs back within 1. Panthers needing this point right here and now. Counts. Kelsey Mahenko rolls it over the net and down. Wasn't very pretty for a kill, but it counts. We'll take it. Panthers needed that side out and point to calm things down there. Calm that little run that Lady Macs made. Now let's see if Nina Camacho and crew can keep this going and pile on a couple of points here. Panthers need a cushion. The overpass, they decide to use it instead. Alex Corey over the net and down. Good job, Alex Corey. 10 kills tonight to lead all attackers for the Panthers, and they get back 2 in a row. That lead is now 3 at 17-14. Nina Camacho. Lost the serve just over, handled by the Lady Macs, but from the back row, ticks off the top of the net. Handled by the Panthers, short set. Kelsey Mahenko dribbling the ball over the net. Not much for the Lady Macs to use. Alex Corey with a really good look at it, but whacked that one way out of bounds and into the Canon-McMillan bench. Substitution number 1 back on. Janae Muckle, we've seen her do play the back line most of tonight. Panthers lead by 2. It's 17-15. This is game number 4. Panthers win this one. We go home early and happy. Rachel Jones in the back row. Ashley McDonald digs it out, and that works. Wasn't pretty from Rachel Jones, but that one works. That's kind of her first kill of the night. What you need to do is make the defense move, and that's exactly what Rachel Jones did. And it was awkward enough that the Lady Macs could not bring it back. 3-point Panther lead, 18-15. Hard driving serve. And Emily Muller with the place block. Emily. 2 blocks for points tonight for Emily. Very timely. Panthers now with that 4-point lead as they get to 20-point territory. It's 19-15 Panthers. Easy serve. The overpass again. Emily Muller takes care of it. Oh, those overpasses are deadly. You want to pass the ball to your front row, not the other guys. Now the Panthers exactly where they need to be with a 5-point lead, and they've hit 20 points. Can it come back? And no, it does not. Rachel Jones with another ace. 4 tonight for her and a lot for the team. 14 aces for the Panthers. The serving, except for game number 2, the serving has been superb for the Panthers. Tonight is 21-15. Little team meeting on the floor for the Lady Macs. Whistle blows, sir. Oh, Rachel Jones had him looking. Lady Macs were taking too much time in their little huddle, and Rachel Jones could have had a point right there, but hit it into the net instead. Still a 5-point Panther lead, 21-16, and Ashley McDonald is serving in the back row just where you want her to be at this stage of the match. Jump serve and into the tape. Perfect. Just what we needed, 22-16, 6-point rather, Panther lead. Madison Stromberg now, the junior. See if she can put 3 in a row together and finish this match out. Punched over by Lady Max. Nicely dug out. Their defense really has been good. Emily Muller, though, that time called out. That was close. I couldn't tell from where I was sitting. Some controversy on the floor. It was called out, but the far side judge called a tip. That one of the Canon-McMillan girls tipped it. I couldn't see it. I find that's what we need replay for up here. I don't have it. That was the call. Panthers get the serve. And the joust at the net that time won by the Panthers. Emily Muller in number 12. Gina Cosolito. And timeout called by Canon-Mac in very dangerous territory. Panthers have an 8-game point cushion right now. That it looks in pretty good shape for the Panthers to win their 5th section match in a row to start this season. That ties them with Peters Township. Our next match is at Peters Township next Tuesday night. That'll prove to be interesting. That'll be the 23rd in case anybody's interested in heading down to Peters Township for that match against the 2 undefeated Section 2 squads. And right now, Panthers sitting pretty right now. Although in this situation, the defense, the receiving team does have the advantage. They get first shot at the classic bump set attack. Canon-Mac trying to keep alive here, trailing by 8, 24-16. And the Panthers with 8 match points in hand. Top spin serve. To the right side, the left-hander, Erica Lightholder into the net, and that's it. Game, set, match. Panthers, with their 5th successful match of the season, take the Lady Max from Canon-McMillan 25-7, 16-25, 25-11, 25-16, and the home crowd goes home early and happy, including quite a group of students. We're glad to see them here tonight. Thanks, everybody. It's been my pleasure. Kevin McGahey is my name, of course. It's been my pleasure to bring you tonight's match. We know you'll stay with us in Cable 7 all season long. Thanks very much to my videographers, Connor Scott and Nick Anderson. Thanks for watching us tonight, and be sure to stay tuned for future Cable 7 volleyball matches. Good night, everybody.